Welcome to a very special episode of Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, where we are going to be playing a separate side story from the main campaign, only loosely connected with the original PC. So I figure we can get started by introducing the new characters we'll be playing. Whoever wants to go first.
I am Eldred Jeremiah Backwater, AJ to his friends. I am a wizard. I'm a human. And yeah, that's it.
Human wizard.
Hello, my name is...
I'm Kenku wizard.
Kenku wizard, human wizard.
Okay, my name is Bella Luna Morfara, and I am a high elf wizard of necromancy. And that is all.
I'm Dolman, or Seer, and I am an Aarakocra wizard.
About 2 days ago, I found out that there were going to be 2 Kenkus. So, I am...
That was so soft.
Yeah.
What's that?
Was it a sigh of death? Because that's what it sounded like from here.
Says pleasure mail.
We got a speaker in here.
I'm actually going to go get a speaker, because this is way too soft.
Okay.
But either another 2 Kenkus, human, high elf, and Aarakocra wizard.
Copacabana.
A Copacabana.
So slightly wrong. Dolman,
I think
or
I
Seer.
think I know what happened to Baldur's Gate.
Dolman,
It had to be
D-U-L,
food.
immuin.
We're in that No, yeah. Oh.
Now, where we left off in our episode last time, our heroes were investigating a strange ruin, kind of crypt temple in the city of Waterdeep. But today, our heroes start in the middle of a fierce hurricane-like storm out of the waters outside of Neverwinter. They sail on the ship the Emerald Eagle, captained by a Mr. William Baldwin. They intend to break the naval blockade that has been plaguing the city of Waterdeep. The city of Neverwinter for weeks now. Supplies are needed, and they need to get word out to their allies and the other wizarding colleges about the situation. As I said, there's a terrible storm, the huge waves going in all different directions at once, driving cold rain that lashes at nearly 90 degrees sideways. And in the distance, the unmistakable sound of frost giant drums in the distance. A massive longship has crested the horizon, moving toward your ship at an alarming speed.
We all see it?
Yes. All hands on deck! William Baldwin is yelling to the crew. We need to, let down the sails, see if we can just escape from this damn thing. Those ships are faster than I can manage.
Sorry, were we sent here for this in particular? Like, why are all of us wizards here? We wouldn't normally be on a ship.
You said we're going to go and
Break the blockade.
tell other people or break a blockade?
Yes, you're trying to break through the
Okay.
But
frost giant blockade. Basically, you were
our goal's
stuck
not
in
to fight.
Neverwinter.
Yeah.
You want to escape.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Either to warn the other wizard colleges, or just because you see the writing on the wall, perhaps. But either way, each of you would have some reason to want to escape from Neverwinter. And so you all book passage on one of the few ships that's willing to even try braving the frost giant blockade and go in the open water. The Emerald Eagle. Said to be an old pirate ship.
I already love
But
it.
now more legitimate, supposedly.
I'm our birdie.
I would like to cast mage armor on myself.
Alright, fair enough.
Just off the top.
Barbadurkle.
Eat Barbara Girl.
So,
This is gonna get really confusing if you just mimic what he mimics.
Because I don't know if any of you are good enough fight or not, but those frost giants are making fast speed on us. Anything you can do?
How far away is it?
Off in the distance, looks like we've got maybe 20 minutes or so before they hit us if they keep that speed.
I have a million ideas. They all point to certain death.
Motherfucker, I eat everything. I eat the pussy, I eat the butt, I eat every motherfucking thing.
The captain ignores
Helpful
that.
as always.
It's, not super relevant to the task at hand.
You know, I mean, we could probably
When they get closer, I
attack it.
can take pot shots at it.
You ever seen the size of one of these frost giant ships? It's gonna take more than a couple little magic plinks along the side to do us any good. Talking about speed.
Speed?
I
No,
need,
I don't have anything for that. Right, prestidigitation, a light breeze into the sails.
I think a light breeze would just be pissing in the ocean at this point.
Wait, shouldn't I be doing the portent for the day?
Yeah, sure. Roll.
Yeah, if you're a divination wizard, I think you do that at the beginning.
Oh,
So
yeah,
16 and 2.
How many ships do we see? Do we see ships or?
You can see in the distance the shape of a frost giant longship approaching. One, but obviously gargantuan in size. I'd
Let's
say
take drugs and go down on each
mid-afternoon.
other.
It's dark though. The sun is blocked by all the clouds.
I mean,
Understanding imminent death, my character will suggest.
Let's take drugs and go down on each other.
No.
You think you can lock your birds up in the cabin, maybe?
so in RN, I'm gonna be like,
I wish.
you know what you
I
said, right?
wish.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Sweet.
Can't we send the big bird up to go slow them down?
One,
Only one that can fly.
I'm not yellow. That's really rude. Two, I don't know if you ever tried flying in Gale Force once. It's not a lot of fun. But three, can I use gust of wind at the sails of our boat in order to make us faster?
I believe
It's
that
a
works.
weird spell.
Weird spell.
Yeah, because it sends us a strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide in any direction you want. So it's kind of like I could point it directly at the back of the sail, maybe.
It's called Gust of Wind. Oh, yeah.
Gust of
I see
wind.
it.
It's a concentration spell. Second level spell.
Yeah, that would totally work.
That is what I do. Like I'm just ignoring everybody else.
Alright, so
Let's shoot a
for
gust of wind. All right, nice.
1 minute you are shooting out this gust of wind, making good progress against the Viking ship. Well, the frost giant
Now,
Viking style ship.
Mr. Baldy said that he wanted to get away from them, not to attack them. So I assume we're not steering directly at the
No,
ship.
you're making progress away from them.
If necessary, I will do it again. I will burn all my second level spell slots to get away from this guy.
Well, I suppose I could make a fog cloud. They could use us.
How far away are they?
In that.
Very.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
This is, there's nothing blocking your view. They're seeing them right as they crested the horizon.
Make a fog cloud in between us.
I could do that.
And in between where we're going as well, so it's the longest possible.
It's only,
Or-
it's only a 20-foot radius.
Yeah. But I tell
Might help a little bit.
I tell Captain William, to steer in one direction, and then we put the fog cloud like right in between us and the ship, and then turn and goes directly away from the big boat. See what I mean? So they think we're going to be going in that direction. Meanwhile, we do the old shimmy shake.
It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses
yeah,
it.
it's too windy.
Well, no. It's only 10 feet by 60 feet, this wind.
No, not your wind. There's
No,
monsoon wind all around
Huge,
us.
there's a huge storm.
Understood. I guess gust of wind again.
So if a fog cloud is created, it would obscure the ship for a moment before the ripping winds just kind of disperse it all over the place into nothingness.
Claude just looks around and he says, "What is my purpose?"
get us away from that ship.
You've
I'm fixing to do it again.
finished up the first gust of wind, and the Viking ship is still in hot pursuit, though. I would say you've put a little more distance between you and them, but their speed is unnaturally quick in this storm.
Son of a bitch.
They are fast.
What's your name again?
Car.
Ah!
I believe that's how he introduced himself.
We don't order from there.
Now, how are you? Hello, my name is...
Which your character understands perfectly because you speak
I
Oran.
do. Just assume I always say it back perfectly.
It's tonal.
Unfailingly polite, thank you. I would make sure to get it right.
Of course.
I would say after a bit more chase, you can hear the frost giant drums beating closer and closer.
How close?
There's always one exact figures for things.
It's because all my spells say this far or no further.
Let's see. I would say how far is half of like a person can see? Maybe a mile or so out.
Call minor illusions images of all of us getting relentlessly fucked.
I mean, that's the destiny of us all, man. That's kind of just how it works. That's fine. We do what we can till that day of reckoning. We're good.
The frost giant ship you can see is being propelled by what appears to be a great cannon of some sort that just is firing out gale force winds of its own right into its sails. This was something that you guys saw earlier in the campaign as well,
Yes.
from the other frost giant ship.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But
It is a really good idea, though. I kind of wish I...
you can see from the distance a frost giant in grand big motions with his hands, and a swirling tornado appears in the middle of the deck of the ship.
Our ship?
Of our ship?
Yes.
From a mile away?
They moved closer, I guess.
Close
Within
enough to
240
cast
feet.
spells.
I will start sniping him
Huh?
as soon as he got within range.
I would also fire
Eldritch
off
Blast.
firebolt, maybe.
What does mage armor do?
The call will tug at the Aircroaker's wing and say, "What you want me to do, baby? I do anything you want."
Shoot that guy.
So either way, we'll roll initiative then. I
Okay.
think as the frost giant ship pulls up.
15.
What does mage armor do?
Makes your
Stops you
base
from dying.
DC 13. Base AC 13.
What? So,
Normally 10 plus dex plus armor or whatever. Now it's 13 plus dex.
So instead of 12, you'd have 15.
Right?
15.
15?
I said 15. Total. Not rolled.
14 for me.
14?
17.
14, 17. And then you have 15 as well.
21.
21.
That fits. That's canon. That's good. Of course, Wednesday was first.
Okay, so you would actually get to act first. This huge, sleek wooden ship kind of begins trailing behind you guys closely.
Can I see any people on it?
There are several different frost giants.
What I would like to do is to shoot. To magic missile the thing that is propelling their ship.
Alright?
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. No, that's what I want to do. I want to cast shatter on it. That is what I want to do. Cast shatter on that thing that is moving their ship forward. So hopefully that will stop that ship from being able to follow us.
Okay.
So what happens is a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts at the point of your choice. within range. There's a Constitution saving throw.
No, it's an inanimate object.
No, but it does.
Well, it says in the
it
non-magical.
does stuff to
It doesn't-
inanimate.
Oh,
Read
okay.
further on. Yeah. That's for the people.
At the very end, it mentions something about constructs or whatever.
No,
They
it
get
doesn't.
destroyed
It just
and
says.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, no.
But it says
It
non-magical.
just says a creature or a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also
Yeah.
takes damage if it's in its spell's area.
Material such as stone, crystal, metal. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage.
Yeah.
So it's just, it takes the damage. It
So
doesn't get a
it's-
save because it's not a creature.
But if there are any frost giants there, they will also be in the radius.
What's the radius of
10 foot.
10 foot. I'm not sure it would really hit them. Maybe it would hit one of them. Maybe there's one manning the cannon, so to speak.
So this is Adrian. I'm trying to imagine how this thing is working.
Right? Like a snow cannon or whatever, except it's just shooting out air. Like an air cannon.
But it's not magical.
No, it's magical, I suppose.
Let's say. So then, oh shit, does it take damage?
Yeah, it'll take damage still.
Okay.
16.
Right.
It
How
takes
big is
16.
the ship?
It's huge.
Huge, gargantuan, need a specific
long ship
number.
for giants?
Other adjectives for big.
This is D&D, not maths.
I'm not a fucking boat maker. I'm not sure how big
No, I mean
medieval
like
ships
this
were
big.
generally.
how many
See, if
giants
our
are there,
boat
like,
is
in relation to a giant
How many-
ship?
boats like?
Okay, I would say there seems
Yeah.
to be a crew of at least 6 or 7 frost giants on the deck.
Okay, so if you look at the deck like this, how many frost giants can stand next to each other?
About tree pity.
Let's say 5. It's 5 frost giants wide.
Big fat frost giants or skinny frost giants?
You know, let's say frost giants that have worked outside most of their life, so maybe some of them have guts, but it's like
strongman
electrician
guts.
gut,
Yeah.
not office
Not
worker
tuk-tuk
gut.
driver gut.
Yeah.
I do manual labor, and
Yeah.
it's good for my body, but not that.
But I also
Dad
eat like
bod.
shit.
Dad bod giants.
Dad bod giants, at least.
Okay.
Tight.
That's
Do we need
approximately
more
17.
specific
Only always.
numbers?
We're a group of wizards, so
This is kind of the way we do it.
But yeah, so how much damage did you do with the shatter?
16.
16, okay.
Has anybody got heal?
No.
So, frost giants.
Retard.
Frost giants?
Wizard does this whole thing, and that swirling tornado basically erupts on the deck, forming into a humanoid shape of pure wind that begins to attack crew members, flinging them off of the side of the ship, or grabbing and slamming them with its magical limbs, I guess.
can I cast Scorching Ray at it?
It's your turn.
Is it your turn?
I don't know.
I
Is
think
it my
actually.
turn?
I think it is his turn.
Beyond that, a few of the frost giants fire huge, thick javelin-sized arrows at the deck of the ship. So I'll get a dexterity check.
Not a save. Check. Well, it's the same thing.
Like a save, I
I'm
guess.
gonna order dice today. Do you want to order
15.
Yes, I do, please.
15, 9,
5.
19.
5, 19,
Where is it?
18.
18. Alright, so if you did better than, if you did better than 14, then you are okay. If you did less than 14, you take an arrow.
To the knee.
I just want to remind you that we have like no HP. Like
Javelin hits you in the eye.
Nice, that is 11 damage to the Era Coca-Cola, the Era Pepsi.
you get so close.
And then
You like
you rolled
pina
under as well.
coladas? No. Yeah.
Is 5 damage. And did anyone else roll under 14?
15.
Alright. So that's the Frost Giants.
Ow.
And beyond that, you can see...
Oh, what kind of thing was it? Projectile.
Yeah.
Can I cast? Oh wait, this is Dex save. It's not the AC. Sorry, never mind.
Alright. So... From above, many of the large stones of icy hail that have been falling begin to almost magically grow in size and sprout wings as they descend to the deck.
Icy wings.
Yes. So, all in all, I'd say people are a bit stressed out. You're getting pressured from above, from on the deck, and
Stressed.
projectiles landing onto the deck of the ship as well.
Isn't
A
that
few of the crew members have already been injured or killed now. Adrian, it is your turn now.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
who?
The bird
Who though?
sound.
Caw.
Just call them both.
Caw.
Call that one car and call that one caca.
My name is.
Yeah, that's really good. I shall call you Screech. You shall be my friend.
Hey, it's a really good name. Like, I know that you don't speak it, but it's a very good, you need to show a little respect. It's a good name.
It's actually Dave.
No.
It's the Dave
Yeah,
of Orange.
yeah, you humans are all alike.
I'm gonna look at the thing in the deck, and I'm gonna say,
See you in hell.
and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on that thing. And so I need to make an attack roll. I just need to see how many. I think I get 3.
Dominus. Here's what they say.
3 rays of fire. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna try all 3 at it.
Pick it up.
16 for the first one to hit, 16 for the second one to hit, and natural 20 for the third one to hit.
Yeah, all 3 hit.
2d6, eh?
Yeah, so for the first one is 8 damage, the second one 6 damage, and for the third one is 14
28 in
damage.
total.
28 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. It is Danny's turn. Or, Daniel's turn.
Or as his name is.
Commonly mispronounces.
No, I pronounce it as
I'm gonna cast reduce on their ship.
On their ship. Jesus. Will that work? what's the size amount of
I
that?
think it's only a 10-foot square or something like that.
You could do it to the
Oh,
cannon.
no, no. You can do it for one creature, I think. It'd be awesome.
No,
You
it
could
says object.
shrink
It
the
says
ship down
object.
around
Creature
them.
or object you can see within range. You're larger or smaller, choose either creature, object, or
Make a little bathtub there.
There's nothing that says it can't happen.
I know.
Shit, that's funny.
Yeah, that's a pretty big opening.
Weapons also shrink.
Do you understand now why I was asking, like, how many giants would fit as on half of a ship?
Whatever. Okay, continue on.
Ship half the size now.
Yeah, so it's half the size. I don't know what would really happen in that situation.
Do they fall off?
Yeah. So are the giants also
Some
smullened?
No.
No, they would stay the same size.
So
it would,
so the ship is capsized, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess, whatever. It's capsized. I'm done with this scene.
It's over it already.
Yeah, I'm over this one shot.
Broke the DM.
Thank you.
This is what you get when you get 6 people in a room who don't know what they're doing.
Let's see, what's next? Okay,
That thing is
so
huge though. It can't affect the whole fucking thing.
rules as written says that it apparently
I know, but Jesus. This is an object. What kind of object are we talking about here? The Earth. Damn it, wizards. Give some better information.
Cast reduce on the earth.
Exactly. Like, it's an object.
To be fair, you could see the moon. You could see the
I
sun.
cast reduce on it.
No, I don't know. That seems a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a shittily written spell, isn't it?
Choose either a creature or an object that
So
is
it's the
neither
only time we're
worn
allowed to do that.
nor carried.
I think
It's
it's
an
just
old
from the
one,
player's handbook, isn't it? Enlarged.
I've actually got potions like that. In my other game.
Well, it says if the target is unwilling.
The ship put up a pretty strong fight.
The ship shouts, I didn't give consent.
God, what time is it?
Not time to go yet, man.
Oh God. Okay.
I think
So
there's gonna be some damage from that. Oh Jesus.
let's see.
But they can swim. Sure.
Moving on. So. Okay. So anyway, moving on.
The one shot we never speak of ever again.
There is a great rumbling sound. So much
Fucking
less.
comes up.
Let's see, whatever. Cast reduce on it. And you can see a great rounded shape, sort of rising up from the depths of the ocean, just breaking the
Piss off a god?
the water tension.
Yes.
No. Eventually, humanoid facial features break through as the water just moves down and the storm grows in intensity. And you can see long gray hair, pale sort of grayish blue skin, and just an enormous face staring down at your boat for a moment. It shakes itself and rises even further into the air until this figure is towering so high above you that his face is becoming obscured by clouds.
Well,
Just the act of him rising up from the water sends massive waves smashing into your ship.
I think we might have a slightly bigger problem on our hands.
Balls.
The figure looks down at you with sort of disgust in its eyes, kind of a quiet anger. And a few of the giants flailing in the water outside the boat begin crying out, but not in fear or anything, but in adulation. None of you speak giant, though, do you? No. So, what they say is difficult to tell, but you can see their arms raised up high as this figure takes in a deep breath and blows at your ship, sending it skipping across the water a great distance, as if sending an entire power of a storm driving you deeper and deeper into the water for
It's the way we want to go.
for hours and hours. Basically, your ship is pushed and smashed against until finally, in a broken down state, the next morning, finally, your ship, its mast broken, several leaks in the hull, sits motionless in the deep water. No telling how far you've gone into the depths of the ocean. But any sights of land are long gone now.
I will look at my fair Ikaroka and say,
How are you?
how are you?
You said Eric Okra. I think you meant
Kenku.
Hello, Eric. Okay, I was confused.
Before anybody carries on, we wouldn't have gotten any rest, so we would be at
Yeah, nobody's gonna
level
sleep through that.
exhaustion.
I would say so, yeah, after
Ooh, how do you do exhaustion?
traveling all through the whole
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a thing. I just don't know
night
where.
in a storm.
Okay, that might be it. It's everything's at not everything.
Saving
throws
throws
at
disadvantage.
if I remember.
Saving throws and ability check.
Do you know where it is on here?
Conditions.
Yeah.
Must be somewhere.
That
Right at the
sounds
bottom,
correct.
level of exhaustion.
No, I don't know where conditions are. Like, oh, I got you.
Where it says condition.
Exhaust.
I hope.
Hey, I'm getting used to being able to read again, guys. It takes a bit.
Hey, Captain, do you know where we are?
I can't say it. Never seen anything like that before in all my years. A man striding across the ocean like that.
Was that a god? Was it the Allfather or?
A god. A god.
I mean, I reckon it probably ought to be.
I don't know what it was.
The way the
honestly.
giants reacted to it.
It looked like a frost giant almost. But whatever it wasn't happy with us, and here we are still fine, he says as the remains of the mast snap and fall into the ocean. The plank he was leaning against breaks off and falls into the water.
Carl pinches.
Just fine. Yeah, we'll spend a little time, plug the leaks, and maybe another ship will come by wherever we are.
Carl pinches the top of his nose and I can't. I just can't.
I'm gonna let y'all do that, and I'm gonna fly up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you one of us go up high?
Then give me a perception check.
Can I get advantage since I'm way up?
Nope. Disadvantage now.
The moment anybody mentions flying, Carl. The moment anybody mentions flying, I give them the finger and say,
Lick my balls!
The feather.
the feather.
It's okay. Someday you too.
We'll be able to fly.
Well,
Maybe. Probably not. So you can see several dark shapes gliding in the clear water.
cool.
They're large black fins sort of breaking the surface of the water and diving back under. They seem to be circling the ship, going under it, and appears to be about four of these shapes in a
Is-
pack.
Do you see anything on the horizon?
You can see sort of the edge of the storm that spit you out in the distance, but no land. Just looks like bad weather in the direction behind you.
Okay, behind
So-
us, not.
Behind you, yes.
We saw which way the sun came up, right?
Sure, yes. Rises in the east, right? Or rise in the east?
East says the west, yeah.
Does here.
That's how it goes.
This happens differently on Toral, I don't
So
know.
it rose from behind you. You're maybe facing westward.
Storm's behind us to the east. Which way did we start going when we got on this ship?
That way.
Towards the east or the west?
Well, we were trying to get away from the land, out past
Yeah.
the blockade. So we
Well, sure.
We're trying to go west.
He
yes.
pushed us where we wanted to go, just
Okay.
to think way
Cool.
further than we ever wanted to
Yeah,
go.
for all we know, we're halfway to the new world.
Cool.
Funny, the world I'm making
So I
is probably
will
roundabout right there, right now.
come down, not land on the ship, but I got wings, so I'm gonna like hover around the ship and relay. Hey, got a little
front
bit
of
of
it.
company, kind of like I don't want to say shark, but let's say something large along those lines. There's like four of them. We're gonna die. It's cool.
Feet-wise, how big?
Let's say 30 to 60.
Wingspan.
What's your
feet
character's
long.
name again?
Dolman.
Dolman. Is male or female?
Male.
As he lands.
Eek, Barbadurkle.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for
I get
your
that a
praise.
lot. You get that, it's fine. No, so there's four of them in the water, probably a big deal. But the good news is, storm's behind us. We kind of want to go forward, so that's plus.
No.
Yeah.
We want to go down and back, basically.
No, we don't want to go back to where the
We want to go south a little bit and then back towards the storm, but not where the storm is anymore.
I minor illusion a map with
Yeah.
a big question mark on it.
I feel that question mark
Boat,
in
right?
my
You have
soul.
a spell, maybe
Well-
boat creation or something.
No, but I got some mending that I would throw out. It's a cantrip. I can do it
Oh, there you
like
go, yeah.
forever.
I drew a map. Neverwinter. What is the
Okay,
oldest
so-
gate? Storm there? We got fucked up that way.
Yeah. But where are we going?
That way.
Are we going there? Because we were trying to get past the blockade.
Yeah.
Trying to
trying to
break the
get out.
blockade. I was going to go down to Waterdeep as my first stop.
Yeah, that's where we should probably go.
Yeah.
Which is far south. I'm
Far to
guessing?
the south, yes. Now, we need to do a few repairs, but I think that we're going to be just fine. And just as he punctuates that sentence, the entire boat shifts over to the side suddenly as a killer whale smashes into the bottom of the ship.
I might have mentioned the big things in the water, kind of a thing.
3 or 4 other ones are circling the boat as well, coming in and smashing into the bottom of the hull, trying to sink the ship.
Isn't that lovely?
I mean, I don't blame him. I would sink us too.
Like, are they within 120 feet of the deck and the water?
Yeah, the boat's not that high up or anything.
Can I
It's
try and
pretty
use a rare frost?
small. Yeah.
Sweet. I shall do that. I think it's 120 feet. I just gotta double check.
And wings.
Yes. Just gotta double check the rage of that. No, not rat. Ray.
I like to
God
start
damn
Eldritch
it.
blasting them as soon as I can.
Ray of frost. Oh, it's 60 feet. Is it? How far?
I guess when one comes in to smash at the boat,
Okay,
you get
sweet.
hit with a ray of
Oh,
frost.
ray of frost. That thing.
I'm gonna like even while they're far away. I'm gonna
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Alright. 7 damage.
Oh, okay. 7 damage.
It's cold damage.
Makes all the difference in the world to them. I'm sure.
It does, right?
No, it turns out it does not. Who'd have
I will
thought?
leave the area if the water temperature changes.
He's trying to act full brave and says,
Come get some.
Alright, the others come in, they're smashing, the boat is filling with water at a very fast pace. The front end is beginning to sink into the bottom of the...
I don't reckon any of you could
Here's
put in a good word for us.
prestidigitation to bucket water out.
It looks like I'm helping!
like the Sorcerer's Apprentice. The brooms everywhere and the buckets and shit.
God. One of them breaks the water, making an attack toward any of you standing near the edge, I guess, of the boat watching this.
I'm still flying.
I'd say this guy because he was shooting spells off the end. Someone's gonna reach out and try to nibble you a little bit.
You speak with animals or anything?
Let's see, that's a
we all gonna die.
24
Well,
hits, I
my
imagine.
AC is 10.
So you're saying
I'm a
miss.
wizard. Can I shield this?
Yeah?
That won't help anyway. It was 24. Never
Yeah.
mind. I'm not gonna waste that spell.
I'll go ahead.
I'm
why
gonna
not?
waste that shit.
Waste a spell.
Eh.
Let's see, so that'll be 16 damage.
And you guys
As-
watch as
Are you
Carl gets
conscious?
knocked down.
As he takes
dead.
just your whole arm up to
I
an
have 18
elbow
hit
off.
points, guys.
No.
18. He did 16. How much damage did he do?
But
That was
did,
16?
Did you? He already took damage, though, right?
Yes, I took damage
shit.
before.
So it drops you,
Yes.
I
I have
saw it.
18 hit points.
If he
I'm a
gets-
wizard.
fighting on him, and begins to try to drag him off of the deck of the sinking ship.
I shoot it.
Christ.
You guys want anything?
I Eldritch blast him.
Carl's
Shoot with
Jr.
a longer.
Yeah, I can go for something.
Oh, actually, no, I'm just gonna.
I don't know, maybe.
Quarter stuff.
Starving.
I am also quite hungry, but man, I don't know.
Whack it
Can
off.
I try to pick him up and carry him?
Whack it on. He's busy getting dragged
Like-
off by a thing.
Yeah, well, I want to. Like, I have no strength, but I can oppose a grapple, I guess, and try and pull him from the jaws of this killer whale.
anything because I'm unconscious.
No, he's just opposing.
No, the whale
He's
is trying to eat
off.
you.
Jesus.
Actually,
I will
Actually,
Eldritch
yes.
blast him
No,
in the
okay.
eye. He died.
I'll wait to do anything until you do that.
This one. Yes. Oh, sorry. Please choose your side. Fries, duh.
No.
Please choose your
Pretty
drink.
sure ain't none of
Good
us got
fries,
any.
man. Chili cheese fries.
Actually, I kind of do
Last
want.
of my coke.
Wafer fries.
Okay.
I'm gonna change my mind. Do you mind if
There's more in here.
Okay, so
So you're Eldritch
I
Blasting?
checked. I checked.
I would like to cast Ray of Sickness.
at the one attacking, not Jessup, Calm.
What noises are you making?
Range.
It's not making any noises right now.
Attack or
yeah.
just a save.
As soon as it gets to my turn, I'll be making death saving noises. Whatever those sound like.
Ray of Sickness.
Jesus Christ, never mind.
Plus 6.
What were you doing?
Ray of sickness.
Ray of
Brings their strength down.
But it's a whale, so it's large, so its dex is like
Okay.
-5.
So it misses though. So it continues to drag your bird-like friend into the depths of the ocean.
Shoot it. Eldritch blast in the eye.
You shoot me in the eye?
Yes.
23.
23 hits.
What's the
6 damage.
My Raven familiar is going to be assisting
6 damage.
her. It's the one that sits on my shoulder.
Alright. And then, do you guys want to do anything?
Yeah, heck yeah. So I'm going to go down and
You're going to go down on call?
I'm going to fly down on Ka, actually.
Okay, that's completely different.
Try to free him from the killer.
Well, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Shocking Grasp
Alright.
to touch the whale and shock it, and hope that in doing so it releases enough that I can grab him and jet up.
Alright.
You know what happens when you shock something? It's holding something else, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like, do you want me to cast fire at the thing that lives in water? Like, what exactly?
He died as he lived.
In a way.
Shockingly.
Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Ah, Bubby.
Yes.
Oh, I
It's
don't
one of the
want it.
weirdest cartoons I've ever seen in my life, and I love it.
It is a touch attack.
What did you roll?
9.
What do you need?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Nine.
You got 9 total, though.
Yeah.
No, you get a 16.
Alright, so 9 misses.
She gets a 16.
Yeah?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Using the
So that makes it
force.
21.
That hits then.
Okay. So it does 5 lightning damage. And then I'm going to grab
Bottom's cook.
Ka and
Date with bottoms
try and
cooked.
take him up.
Calls you.
Alright.
I mean,
Okay.
chicken
You have
burgers
to
are
beat
really
10.
good when they have.
Strength
Plus
check.
anything? Okay.
Made out of Kenku.
I got a,
You got a 9?
yeah.
Okay, so he continues.
Pizza, right?
Now more
Can you switch me?
quickly due to the
Are
damage,
you getting
starting
the
to
tall
drag Cod into the water.
Still?
Yes, he slips
beat it
off
by-
the
I missed by
side,
one.
and you hear the slap of killer whale hitting ocean. He's still to the side of the ship, though, but he is grasping your friend in his jaws
Okay.
still.
So he's still on the ship.
Yes. What? No, he just pulled him off the
I
ship.
just pulling on. Man, I want to cast light on him. So that we can see
Why
in
not?
the water. Bright light, 20-foot radius.
Hang on, I'm waiting to get my spell book back.
Hold on.
It's a food book and a spell book.
Yeah, just use mine.
There we go. Done. Go for it.
Alright.
Remember all the history we've built up together in this one shot?
Remember that?
Yeah, I
All
feel.
the stuff we can't
Time I
remember?
said that thing, and you said, ugh.
Save him, you can see him easily now.
I thought we were gonna be in a city, guys. I'm prepared for a city.
I know. I was like, man, I really wish I'd known
More,
that we were going to be
more
on
of the
a ship.
killer whales move in, smashing into the ship, breaking huge chunks off.
Just keep on shooting.
I was gonna say
I'm just
I
spraying down
throw
with Eldritch Blast.
a witch
whenever I
bolt at the one that has him.
Alright. Witch bolt, so does that automatically hit, or do I have to make a save or anything?
can. It's a ranged.
Range spell
You're already going to
attack.
die. You might as well die this way.
It turns out there was a second wizard in the cabin.
Okay. You guys are lucky.
Crits are flowing.
I have a firebolt. So he's gone.
I'm just going to be prepared to grab him. To grab
My
Ka.
staff is just crackling blue energy above it.
At least he's doubled.
What's that?
How much damage? 6? Okay.
That stays on him there.
Hey, at least it's not 4-1.
Alright, so it releases its death grip on Ka the wizard and begins to sink down into the water. And you all can just act like once
She wants
per
to go-
round in
she
whatever
wants to
order
go
you
catch
want.
him.
Yeah, I'm going to go catch Ka.
Alright. Let's see.
See, I told you one day it would fly.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Ka
As a
is
second
unconscious,
killer
yes.
whale rises from the water, trying to engulf both of you now.
Cool.
Shoot him as he does
I
that.
listened to you guys flying and I go,
A single tear trickles down your eye.
18.
18. You dodge the killer whale, and you haven't done anything yet this kind of round. So yeah, you can shoot it as it jumps
My
up.
staff.
Huh?
Crackling blue energy. 19.
19 hits. Like everything.
10 damage.
10 more damage.
Nice.
Alright.
And I will also shoot a firebolt at that same one.
The jumping one?
Yeah, and I rolled 7, so that makes it 13 to hit. Is 13 hit?
13 hits, yes it does.
Sweet. And then I get...
Ooh wee.
I shout out, oh, you know, bloody sailors with crossbows on this bloody boat.
A lot of them got killed in the fight earlier.
Yeah.
Bitch, we're wizards.
And
What the fuck are you doing?
a lot more of them fell off in the storm.
Is there a really fat sailor around somewhere? I'm gonna be standing behind
But
him.
he's just sitting on a stool, actually.
I'm standing behind him,
Eat
casting
some hardtack.
I need a meat shield.
1 damage.
Yes, it
1 mighty
dies.
damage.
You were so lucky I
falls
wasn't awake
upon
to
the
see
killer whale.
Fire. It is fire if that makes a difference.
No, it does
It leaves
not.
a trail of smoke.
It turns him to lamp oil?
The sip. Oh my god. The ship continues sinking into the water. I'd say it's starting to lap up to your ankles now. And
We're flying.
you're flying. But for those of you on deck, this ship is about to drop any moment now.
Do I need to make this saving throw?
I find
I guess you do.
Would I have like a
One
lesser
failure.
I find a door
for a level
big
4
enough for
wizard
both
that's
of
trying to
us.
break a blockade?
Wizards would have healing prepared.
No, none of us have healing. It's a cleric thing, man.
Ben,
Tell us the
I
rest.
find a door big enough for the both of us.
A door
Big enough for 2 people.
in the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go into the ship, so you open the door. More murky water below, but you can get into the ship, I suppose.
The
He
door
wants
big
to
enough
take the door off.
to use as a raft.
Ah, okay, you want to break the door off. Okay. Well,
Big enough for 2 people.
only big enough for 1 person, apparently. No, yeah, I mean, you're human size, you're elf, but so there's like 2 normal
We're
sized
medium.
creatures. You guys,
What?
We're medium.
you're all medium sized, but sure, whatever. The door will fit 2 people. Give me a strength
likes
check to
being
break it off, or
large,
unless you can think of some other way to do it.
14.
Right.
14, sure, whatever. Yeah,
It's already fucked up.
it's already broken up.
But to be fair, have you ever seen a bird penis?
I want everyone give me a perception check.
Okay.
No.
I guess not you, unconscious one.
Just straight
Crits
10.
are 19.
What?
Jeez.
How to waste a crit on a -1.
What?
Minus
Straight
1
10.
perception.
What? So, you guys are able to notice, maybe you're a little preoccupied holding Caw up or whatever, keeping him away from jumping whales. But the rest of you notice that what looks like a small kind of island coral reef in the distance is moving towards you guys. Once again, at a much faster than a bit of land should be moving.
Moving.
Does anyone want to mention this to me since I didn't see it? If not, I mean, no big. I'll just.
Hey, bird that flies.
That would be me.
Dolman, there's land over there.
Is there? I head towards the land.
Take car there.
I go towards the land.
Moving toward it, you can start to make out huge, kind of fin-like arms sticking out of the side, propelling it forward. And below the surface of the water, you can see a huge, elongated neck with kind of a beak-like head on the front.
Kind of sea turtle-y.
It is very turtly.
Turtle.
How pissed do I think that this sea turtle would be if I landed on its back?
It's like a very big-sized island. You can even see
Might
what
not
looks to
even
be
know that I'm there.
several dwellings carved into the side of some coral along its back.
Cool. So I'm gonna fly up to the sea turtle.
Do a check to see. Right, okay.
Sorry, my bad. My
Just a
bad.
check to see if we know what it is. Is there any way?
It really would just look like an island to you until you got close to it.
Oh, okay.
But it does look like an island is hauling ass right to your boat.
I'm gonna pull up to the head of the sea turtle and be
Right.
like, "Hello, sea turtle."
It is submerged currently, but upon closer inspection, you can see looks like an ancient turtle. It's got kind of horns going kind of back on through its head, and looks just very turtley, I guess. I don't know.
Those are some sweet horns, Mr.
But-
or Ms. Turtle.
Like I said, its head is submerged, so it would be difficult to see. I did get a picture, kind of something comparable to what I was thinking about.
Your bird friend's pee.
If, like, I'm going to attempt to be roughly where his head is for a little bit, and if he does not respond, like, or react to me, then I'm gonna take that as permission.
It's not reacting to you, it's moving toward the shipwreck, though.
Okay. Well, I'm going to land on his back with Ka.
Right, there
Unless something, like, is
several
physically stopping me from doing
different areas, I guess, on its back. There's kind of the bits of coral, which, like huge cliffs of coral, actually, that people have sort of built homes into the side of. You can tell there's some cook fires and
Can I see any of the
people
people?
milling about outside of their domiciles. But beyond that, there's the peaks of the coral cliffs. There seems to be a forest on the other side of different sort of, what's the word, like seaweed and sort of aquatic plants and stuff all growing in a thick forest along the other side of his back.
Can I see any of the people? As I move closer into
Yeah, I would say as you're flying around with your friend, you see a lot of them kind of watching you. It looks to be a mix of different kinds of people. Humans,
Has this been more than 6 seconds?
elves, and such like that. Yeah, you can make another death saving throw.
It's 2 fails.
I fly to the nearest domicile.
Okay.
You land perhaps a little roughly, on the moving ground below you.
5th edition stabilization.
What?
Stabilization.
I can't do it
It's
while
a
flying,
medicine
though.
check.
Once you put it down, yeah.
Yeah.
From your guys'
But my
perspective, the whales are going to make another round of attacks at you.
One roll does.
Left behind on the sinking ship, said, "Fuck all y'all, I can fly away." So there will be
You'll be fine.
one whale attempting to eat our human wizard compatriot. What's your AC?
11. Just thinking, it's been longer than 8 hours since I cast Major. Hasn't been longer than 8 hours?
I don't think
Well,
so.
you cast at the beginning of the fight, and it's been all night to the next day.
So that's over.
Yeah, I would say it might be over.
11.
11, so he does hit you.
With what?
A biting attack.
No, how much is the roll? I want to maybe stop it. How much is the roll?
Oh,
Oh,
it was a 13 plus 6 is 19.
right. He hits me.
So 6, 7, 8, 12 damage.
Wow. Oh, shield.
He smashes into you, trying to rip your guts out or whatever as you're hanging on the door, which rocks about in the water, kind of flips you guys over, but you're able to scramble back on top of it.
12.
The next whale is going to make a strike toward the second Kenku wizard. Although, you can't fly away. That's only Coco's.
It's only the Coca-Colas.
Only the Coca-Colas, not the Pepsis.
Cherry colas.
19 damage.
Okay.
As
Okay,
he rips
as
into
okay,
you
you're
guys.
down or okay, you're
And
alive?
then who else was left? It was the last one is going to make an attack. He misses, I believe, 9. So he swims by you, kind of upsetting the door a bit and pushing you a bit around, but no bite was made. You guys have a round to respond. This island is coming at you guys very quickly, though.
I cast Major. I need my HP.
I'm going to shoot another firebolt at.
So it's just gonna come out of steam because you're in the water.
No.
Floating on a door made for 2.
Ever since that movie, all doors are regulation big enough for 2.
2 people could have fit in that door.
So that's 19 hit.
19 hits.
I think Jack just
Hopefully
wants
this
it to
time-
die.
What are you doing? Fireball. Scorching ray.
Ooh. 6 damage.
Alright, anyone else that was left behind on the shipwreck?
Yeah.
Attack.
Well, I'm in the water. And my feathers are doing
I'd say there's probably enough scrap pieces of wood to hang off of. You needed something to hold on to.
I really, really, really don't like being wet, so I'm just gonna cast levitate on a little piece of scrap wood. Get me out of the water.
Levitating on the fat sailor's stool, who's now being ripped to shreds by some whales off in the distance. But you're holding onto his stool as it rises and rises up out of the water. All at once, though, as if on cue, the killer whales swimming off away, and the island approaches faster and faster. On the island, you can see a small crowd of people has left their homes and are kind of watching you two very concerned and inquisitively, I guess.
Hello, good people of this place. I hope that it's not a bother. Do not do that yet because I'm going to try and stabilize you. I hope it's not a bother. If any of you are doctors, I could definitely use your help. Thank you very much. If this is a problem, I will be out of your way in a moment. But first, don't fail me now, please. This is a straight 10. It's a 0, 10. It's a 10.
Is
For medicine.
What's the medicine check thing?
She's trying to stabilize me.
let me see. I think 10 might be enough to do it.
Spare the dying.
Stabilize.
None of us are
Evocation.
clerics.
Let's see. Medicine. A wisdom medicine check lets you try to stabilize. Okay, but what's the actual thing?
DC as set by DM.
It's 10.
It's 11.
No!
Now it's 11. All y'all can die.
To be fair, most of us are well on our way. That's okay. It's the destiny of all that live.
I think if you get a 10, then it stabilizes them. I'm not sure what else.
Cool.
I actually think it is just 10.
10. So you're able to stabilize him. He doesn't have to make death saving throws. Maybe he might still be a bit unconscious, though.
Been a while since I've had to do that.
Yeah, he'll be on 0.
Anyway, pleasure to see all of you.
Yeah.
I think he's all right. Is it? I'm not.
Look all right, though.
Well, no, he really doesn't. To be fair, neither do I.
Yeah, you both look a little beat up.
It's been a day. It's been a day. Let me tell you.
To be fair, he always looks like that.
Been a Monday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not. I don't wish to intrude or impose here.
No, y'all can rest here for a bit. Then I mean, there's room enough for everyone on Grandfather Turtle's Island.
Oh, bless you. I have to go pick up some more people. Excuse me for just a second. Sorry. Go! And I take off, heading for. You're levitating. I pick up the other.
She does this thing.
Yep, birds before mammals. It doesn't rhyme very well. 2 legs bad, 2 wings good.
Hey.
By the way, check out Animal Farm in Phnom Penh this weekend, even though it will be over by the time this video's out on the internet.
It will.
Have you
It'll be
gone
over
to
for about a month already, but still.
But check it out. They do it again next year.
He happens to be a time traveler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out actually.
I was supposed to go Thursday, but
I'm
have to.
working.
Ow.
I'm supposed to go tonight.
Oh, are you now?
Same here. Maybe I'll see you there. Either way, so she begins helping you guys one by one, but what is the
DC 10.
DC 10 wisdom check. There we go. We followed the rules accidentally.
And that's really what D&D is all about.
Right.
Yeah.
One by one, though, she's
Accidentally.
able to get you guys onto the island, and you find yourself kind of in a small village built out of the side of these coral cliffs on top of a giant turtle's back.
My character's male.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
That also. It's hard to tell with birds, you know.
Well,
Like I
That
said
is very
earlier,
specious,
have you
but
ever
thank you.
seen a bird penis? I haven't.
I have, but it wasn't pleasant.
Apparently, ducks have this thing going on.
Got a spiral dick.
Spiral dick.
ew, that corkscrew.
Much like Adrian does in real life.
I don't like to brag.
Okay, what happens?
So,
Can we talk to people?
Yeah, so first of all, you feel
I can't.
much like in the sight of a holy place or place of healing or respite, you feel refreshed when entering the island, and the effects of exhaustion
wonderful.
are allayed.
Can you imagine?
We're not exhausted anymore.
I'm not exhausted.
We're not exhausted.
Yeah, so all of your exhaustion is taken out. Any healing, like HP damage, is still there, but
Right.
Yeah.
you do feel reinvigorated with new energy.
So we're sleeping.
You're sleeping.
Well,
you only
yeah.
you
not
have
yet.
0 hit points.
I'm
But for every 4 hours, oh sorry, you will regain 1 hit point after 1d4 hours.
me.
Roll,
D4.
roll a d4 and then after that many hours,
Okay.
he will regain 1 hit point.
2.
2 hours.
I get 2 hit points of 2 hours.
One hit point.
point.
1 hit point in 2 hours from now.
2 hours.
And so let's see, right now it is 111, so at 311,
we
your
stop.
character gains 1 hit point.
You could get those burgers?
No, so, you guys find yourself, off in the distance, there's kind of a sandy beach just off of the edge of these cliffs, and you can see people have set little campfires, they're cooking their lunches of fish and seaweed and other aquatic treats, I guess.
Before you get too far, was William dead?
Yeah, he got eaten.
Yeah, I
Well,
would say
some people got eaten. I wasn't certain that it was
He said
William.
he got eaten.
some fat sailor did,
Yeah, they
but
did, yeah.
I would say the captain was still clutching a bit of driftwood.
I'll get him as well.
Alright, so you bring the captain on board as well.
William is the captain.
Sadly, his first mate, who was
William
named
Baldy.
Elliot Spittler, named after a U.S. congressman or something, named Elliot Spitzer, who had sex scandals, I think,
He did.
brought his career down.
Well, he wasn't a
Which one?
swallower, which is,
Yeah.
more polite.
Say, if you want straight sex scandals, vote Democrat. If you want weird gay sex scandals or Republican scandals, vote Republican.
So what you're saying is, I need to become a Republican congressman.
I mean, yeah, if you're into the whole, hitting up dudes in airport bathrooms and stuff.
Well,
That's something they're really good
Congress, here I come.
at. Like,
To be fair, I think that is a minimal threshold. Like, you have to be willing to
Yeah.
do that, to be a Republican.
I'm not saying
Okay.
every single Republican congressman is secretly in the closet, but they are. I am saying that. And senators.
You're talking about John McCain.
Yes.
Open the door, live in that sweet air conditioner.
John
It's so
McCain
hot.
just took the advice, expand your mind a little too seriously. Brain cancer.
Probably,
just-
it's probably giving blowjobs to people in bathrooms that cause that.
I think so. I mean, honestly.
To be
if-
fair,
I've completely lost thread. of
you
this
should at least
conversation.
Brain
in
cancer.
the D&D game,
Yeah, it
though,
died.
we
Felt a
are
little weird
in the
today.
peaceful little village on Grandfather Turtle's back.
Yeah, which is, I am so happy about.
They are offering you, go ahead, take a rest here,
Who are we talking to? Is there like a leader? dude,
Goodness,
or some
so
sort?
gracious.
The whole group as a whole seems rather helpful and pleasant to you guys. They say, we all started off stranded at sea or shipwrecked or something before we found our way on the island, so we're happy to have new people show up.
Increase the gene pool.
I mean, I guess I should roll insight to make sure I believe him, I guess.
I mean, if you want, they seem,
Is there a place for us to sleep?
18.
We need to sleep.
of course. Now, by all means, yes, we've got an extra dwelling that emptied out recently, so of course you can sleep there for now, and we'll discuss things at nighttime then, if you'd like.
Kind of just want to find a really tall tree. Just kind of make a little.
These trees. Is like seaweed trees. Or
Her
something.
Yeah, he said there was a forest.
Yeah.
Her head's gonna turn almost 180 degrees and then turn almost back again. That should be
Yeah.
fine.
Survey the surroundings.
So yeah, you're all able to get in that rest, I guess, if you'd like.
That long rest?
Them long rests.
Tired.
That tasty long rest. I'm like still pretty nervous. I wake up in the morning and I cast Mage Armor on myself again.
Well, it lasts for an hour, right? Or 8 hours?
hours.
8 hours. Okay, that's a long
So
term.
does my shield. As soon as I cast Mage Armor, I get the 12 HP as well, temporary.
Okay. So the night passes by. When you awaken finally at nighttime, from your rest, you can see that some food was left out near the doorway for you guys, a dinner of some sort.
Cool. I hop down from the tree, grab the dinner,
Is it
and go
chicken?
inside.
Tell me it's chicken.
I mean, just fish. a lot of fish, maybe some crab, shells, oysters, whatever, stuff like that. All boiled together in a big pot.
When Carl wakes up, he says,
Roll your focus.
I want to find out
Maybe.
where Grandfather Turtle's going.
16 and 6.
Better than last time.
Is there any way to find that out? Does somebody know?
Yeah, I mean, you can talk to the villagers and stuff, so spend
What-
a little time talking to them. You find...
"What I see around me?"
well, if you're still in the dwelling, then just, walls of coral and the food they left, some sleeping mats that they put out for you guys. But the wall seems more scale than coral.
Is there anything shiny?
Not really, no. No valuables or anything left in there.
It doesn't have to be valuable.
Well, nothing shiny necessarily either.
I will walk outside.
You see
Bella Luna.
Bella Luna chatting with some of the locals out front
Join them.
on the beach.
So, I asked the first one.
What is this?
So you're talking to, let's say it's a couple, it's a half-orc woman, human man, their little kid running around on the beach in the background.
I asked them, how did you...
Corridor.
Cork.
Cork.
His name is Corduroy.
how did you guys end up here?
Well, I was just on a shipping lane. I was just a sailor, and our boat got attacked by pirates. Ship was sunk. I was floating at sea, for maybe 2 days or so before they got picked up on this island. Passed out and woke up here.
Interesting. Does anybody know, sort of where this island is heading?
Can't really say. I would say it seems like I've only been here, 3-4 years or so now, but it seems to me that the course has gotten a little screwy. We've been going in big looping circles around here lately, and it doesn't seem normal. Usually
There's a turtle.
Yes. Grandfather Turtle is what they call him. We all sort of pay our respects and homage to him every day. He's been a kind person to us as far as turtles go.
Ooh, how do you do that?
Ever speak to him?
Yes. Well, that's I guess a little bit of a something because we all do get to speak to Grandfather Turtle. We're all brought here for a reason. And we wanted to hold off until you all were feeling better, but Grandfather Turtle has actually requested your presence down at the head so we can see ya.
Alright, well, yeah.
Who is speaking to us right now?
Human man and an half-orcish female and a little kid.
Well, I mean, right now. We're saying that.
The human man.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably no rush or anything, but, when the big guy speaks, we try to listen, and that was the message that came down the wire.
Hey, Ka, you weren't conscious for the last trip, but you want to fly over there with me?
I'm fine.
That means you want to fly with me. Let's go.
So you guys fly ahead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just walk down there.
There's a clearly marked path that leads around the edge of,
Don't worry, you get your turn too.
Ka's gonna minor illusion different foods in his hand while they're flying.
Okay, he does that successfully.
Because he's trying to get his friend to understand that he's hungry.
I brought you
I
food.
We had
Dog
food in front of us.
I brought you food.
Fish and crab.
I like dog meat.
Dog meat.
As we go towards the head, I will look to see if there's any stray dogs.
No, they all look like they have a home.
I think the best we can do, buddy, is some fish. you vegetarian? You can have some
Pescatarian.
bird feed or whatever.
Anti-pescatarian.
Okay, so do you guys get boys?
Yeah, we walk down.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm picking up shells. I'll make a necklace.
So yeah, the path down there is very
It's a douchey necklace.
peaceful. You know, there's the ocean breeze going over you. It's a bit chilly, but it seems like Grandfather Turtle radiates sort of a heat from beneath him, keeping everything nice and comfortable. The path is lined with all kinds of, I'm going to say the word wrong, anemones?
Anemones.
Anemones.
See, anemone. Anemone.
Plants and such.
Anemone.
Yes, some of it is.
I'll touch one of them.
You know, sucks itself in, whatever. As most weird things when you poke them do. Like the snail head. He really likes to stick his eye stuck in.
I got like in the back of my spellbook, like I've got my spells in the front, in the back of my spellbook I'm just busy with my little piece of charcoal. And I'm like, while I'm walking, like drawing and researching and writing shit down.
Can I send my little crow to go scout through this island?
I mean, there's nothing there that I didn't already mention.
I was unconscious.
Hey, that's
but
a
you
great
still
idea.
heard it, though, so
I know.
reports
The crow was unconscious.
Wait, no, that's a great idea. My raven goes too.
Okay, your ravens report that there is a village of dwellings along the Coral Cliffside, a forest of some sort on the other side. No boats or anything like that. No dock necessarily. And the turtle's head is lifted out of the water.
No.
It's looking.
I like this guy already. He's so cute.
And what did?
Are there any like tallish structures?
I'd say the kind of rises up into some peaks at the top of the mountain, but there's no structures at the top necessarily. Maybe on close inspection, maybe there's like a couple watchtowers kind of built into the side of the cliffs, but nothing extensive.
So, where can you stand that Grandfather Turtle can look at you? Like on its nose? This seems kind of
You can
disrespectful.
stay on his shell, right?
Well, let me think.
Yeah, but I mean, if you stand on a shell, then its head's facing that way.
If I had a shell, you'd need to stand there.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to see us.
Yeah, the path actually leads directly over his head
Oh, yeah.
to the end of his beakish mouth.
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
When I get there,
I fly in front of it.
I cast message, and I say to Grandfather Turtle, "Thank you for allowing us to stay on you." That's it.
Right. So you're all there waiting, I guess, for the response together.
Yeah.
So a sort of deep rumbling voice that shakes the whole island as it speaks a little bit, not like not destroying anything.
Why does anyone ask him anything? I don't know.
Just to signify the enormous size of the creature that you're standing on begins to speak out in common tongue.
Oh, darn, I don't speak.
It was my pleasure. It's always been my place to save those in danger at sea that I come across. But I am ashamed to say that I also would ask a service of you, you 5 adventurers.
Of course. It's fitting.
Oh, what
I'd
you
be
want?
honored.
$5. What you want? It's his car.
Well,
He's
3 adventurers.
he's kind of like that. It's fine.
I can sense you each hold a great deal of magical power between you, and that will be necessary for what I ask, but I seem to be ill. Some sort of infestation of some sort has taken root deep inside of me through the tunnels and veins and bones of my body. And
Physical infestation? Like things? Like animals?
I think so. The villagers have reported that they hear noises at night and that caverns and caves of my island are no longer safe.
At the mention of deep inside, Kaw's mouth is like,
I can't dive under the sea if my people cannot safely enter the caves and tunnels where it's
That's how you
safe.
did it. It's airtight down there.
Thus, I find myself trapped on this plane of existence. That is what I require of you, to clear this infestation so that my people may be safe while I dive the depths of the ocean.
Sure, I suppose.
Would you
I'd
take
be
us
honored.
to land if
Thank
we
you.
did that?
Of course, I would grant you any boon you wish if that is what you do for me. If you clear me of this damnable sickness.
I think these guys must fly.
grabs in his robe and says, "Tao noi na bong," which means, where are we going?
Down.
Okay, so sure. I mean, we can probably do that.
It's agreed then. That is
Yeah.
excellent.
So
Let's take drugs and go down on
So it's very simple then. Just and he opens his mouth wide. Just enter down the throat and follow the signs. I believe that feels like it's in my belly.
Not the first time I'm entering down the throat.
sure, we'll go.
I'm just really sad to
Yes.
leave this guy.
I'm excited.
Okay, I want
Let's
to go
go.
see what's down there. Is there anything?
Let's do something good. It'll be fun.
Fine. Let's just
This is
go.
literally our relationship. In real life.
It is very obvious.
Alright.
Mark's always the same.
Wait, hold on. We've heard from Dark and Dreary. We've heard from the human. I think I understand
Bird powwow.
how Ka is going on about this, but what do you think?
It'll be fun.
All right, then we're in agreement. Let's go.
Let's go, Si.
Okay, that's good because otherwise it would just be okay, and you live on the island for the rest of your
Hey,
days.
Until Grandpa's turtle dies.
Yeah,
Then
until
we'll
Grandpa
die.
and Turtle ties.
That's the good
Yeah.
end.
No, let's go. Let's go kill the thing.
So entering his
Do you
large
have-
mouth.
You don't have any more information for us about, like, does he feel thousands of things, or...
They didn't ask him anything.
Yeah, it's too
Well,
late.
is it too late now? Okay.
Oh, entering the turtle's mouth, you slide down his tongue. It's all wet and kind of saliva-y in there. Not a super good smell. Very, like, oceany and a little rotten-y, I guess. And you're able to just walk down his throat unobstructed for, gosh, seems like maybe 20, 30 minutes or so.
Okay.
Until you reach a sudden drop.
I
We
cast
see, what light is there?
mage armor on myself.
It's dark.
Dark, right?
Yeah.
I cast light. Can you move light? Huh?
You can put it on something.
And then can't move it after.
No, because there's dancing lights in which you make like lights that move.
So what I do in like the Strahd campaign is I have this little pedal, and our cleric casts light on it because I'm the only one in the party that doesn't have dark vision. So then I chuck it down passageways and let the little rock roll down.
Is there a rock on the ground?
Big sized tonsil stone that you're able to break free. Stinks hideously.
Cast
but-
light on it and throw it down the hole. Much good.
How far?
I'd say it looks like nearly a 100-foot drop or so.
Do we have any ropes?
I've got 50 foot. I can rope.
Yeah, I got a rope as well.
Should
Would we
fly us down.
though? Would we though? Because I mean, we were shipwrecked. Wouldn't our stuff have
I guess
We've
you
got
could keep
backpacks on?
personal
Sure, we had our backpacks.
possessions on you still somehow. Had a bag or something that you didn't part with.
An
Okay.
explorer's pack.
Yes, a pack.
That's what I
Well, then we can use our ropes.
a scholar's
tie our
pack
ropes
inside.
together. Let's go.
Oh, she could just
Can
fly
I
us down.
fly down?
Alright, you decide.
But I need some light.
There's light
I just-
down there.
There's a light at the bottom
They threw the
now.
light down.
I would have preferred to have carried it with me, but that's cool.
Pick it up on the first trip.
Okay. I fly to light.
Alright, so carrying it down, carrying everyone down and up again, down and up until
Yeah.
you finally reach. Let's see, closer look.
I planned for a completely different kind of character.
Yeah, it's a sudden drop, and then it kind of evens out in another long series of tubes going down to the stomach. But down the hallway, so to speak, you could see a lot of long black shapes squirming out of small holes in the neck, coming at you guys very quickly. You hear an unmistakable hissing sound as several swarms of snakes begin making their way towards your group.
Motherfucker!
They unroot themselves
Let's go kill that
and then
thing.
begin flying at you. Some slithering, but also many more flying down the tunnel towards you.
Burning hands.
Yeah, so it'll be initiative.
Yeah.
There's ground snakes and flying snakes.
5.
Good old flags.
6. Oh yeah.
21.
13.
One, and then ground snakes. Really slow.
Just transcribe there.
Right, and so then what were those again?
One's 15.
15.
I told him what the audio.
Okay, what was yours?
6.
6. And yours? 5.
Strong 5.
Okay, what's your AC? Or your dexterity, I mean?
Plus 1.
Plus 1, okay. So, and then
13.
13. Okay, and
21.
21. What's your
Jeez.
dexterity? 2. 2. Okay.
Did you roll a natural 20?
19.
Okay, so the flying snakes are able to kind of get the drop on you guys and
Oh god.
go first. I would say there's maybe, I don't know, about 8 to 10 of them in this sort of flock going around your heads. So let's see. Make some attacks against y'all. I'll just go like in a circle. Let's say a snake attacks each of you. So 19 hits.
Jesus
For
Christ.
Adrian, it is 12. Does 12 hit?
Hold on. I need to know if I can shield it and I can't find my spellbook.
Okay. Reaction.
I
As long as you
know,
got it prepared, then
but
it makes your AC plus
I
5
do
to
have
the
it
end of your
prepared.
next
So
turn.
it doesn't matter if it's ranged or melee?
No.
Okay,
Even
I will
with some magic
shield
also.
that.
Nice, so you
So
shield
that's
that?
15.
Alright. Let's see, that one is 21.
That hits.
Okay, and then, let's see, 10.
Doesn't hit.
And then,
Oh!
critical hit.
Definitely hits.
So hit, miss, hit, miss,
Crit.
hit. Okay.
It's game
Got-
3, hit and miss.
Okay.
Game over, man! Game over, man!
We didn't get any healing.
Oh, okay, so it is 1 piercing damage plus poison damage.
That's correct.
So that is plus 1,
To be fair,
5,
we are
6,
wizards.
7. So 8 damage.
Of which Martin believes this is completely to type.
Right? Oh, I'm sorry.
And then here it's 1 damage
I haven't had
plus
any food and I've had
4,
3
7,
drinks.
11 damage, so 12 damage total from 1 bite. These things are really strong, actually. Can't believe they're only challenging 1/8. And then last one
Because they have like 2 hit
is
points, basically.
double this. 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12, 13 damage total. So we'll say
Only
it's
half
just a swarm of flying snakes that are
Fine.
attacking
I actually
y'all.
haven't been touched yet. Just my shield.
Cool. So, are they in a cone? In a 15-foot cone?
I'd say about half of them, maybe.
Are we stacked up enough that we're in a 15-foot cone?
Yeah, where is
Like
it?
because the snakes have faced off like one each.
Let's say
I have spell sculpting, so I can say that the people that we are.
So yes, you can do what you want.
Okay, sweet. That's what I'm gonna do. Burning hands.
Alright, burning hands, go for it.
Burning hands.
Yeah.
It's a deck save.
Alright, let's see, so let's...
I think that's good.
4... Oops. Okay, so 15, 10, 9,
This is
4...
6.
He's changing it.
Just got a
Important.
Okay. 6. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's a fucking...
5 plus 1, Ben. That's how numbers
I
go.
don't think it knocked against anything.
It's like, how does it fucking
So what is the number they're trying to beat?
13.
13, so they had plus 4, so 13 hits, passes.
Okay, so the ones that miss, you take 10. The one that pass takes 5.
It's just...
That was pretty funny. How is that?
Divination wizard.
See, it's a 15. I was also puzzled. I was like, what?
Divination, man. It's good shit.
It was that it was a 16.
Alright, so 2 of them take 10, half of them take... and the other 2 take 5, right?
Yes.
1 dead, 2 dead,
Burning hand.
and 4 dead. Right, and then it is... Fleur's turn.
Okay, I cast Toll the Dead.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throw. What's your damage?
Wisdom saving throw.
Is it wisdom saving throw?
Let's see, 15?
Yeah, that makes it. Saves.
Yeah, that's it.
0 damage.
Oh, yeah.
0?
I think so, yeah.
That's rough. Okay, I'm gonna take a whiz.
So like word of radiance
on the
is
food.
every
Who's on it?
creature I can see within 5 feet. Word of radiance. Pretty tight.
There you go.
If they're in
Where's your
close
man?
with each other.
I asked if your friends get married. But before
Yeah,
that, I asked about if the food.
Legally, of
Yeah, it's
course.
supposed to be coming. But yeah. Donovan got married.
I don't.
Like he's got a white outline.
Yeah, I know. I was
Both
like,
of them.
What?
Did they get photoshopped?
Somebody getting
definitely
married?
Photoshop.
What?
No, it's just like the
Black.
photographer is just really bad. My friend got married.
And there
guy's
was
got
a
a
white
white
outline
outline.
around it.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
weird.
weird.
Well, maybe they're vegans, guys.
Or they're really, really, really nice guys.
Yeah, they're vegans. That's why it goes. No vegan diet, no vegan powers.
And then put it in the fridge.
How good is that movie, though?
It is amazing.
Scott
Pilgrim
Pilgrim versus the World.
Because the vegan is
Such a good movie.
Make your next stop Brooklyn's Weekend Roast. Oh god, that actually does sound good.
Yeah, I haven't been roasting in quite a while. Since December last year. Wait, what?
Yeah, this food is good though.
I think you're roasted right now.
I've had 3 drinks, but it's still been December. So
I'm actually sad that I didn't wake up earlier so I could go get beers. That was
Okay. So let's see,
We're doing bang.
so is that,
We're doing bang today.
so then that goes next to...
And my character just says, isn't that lovely?
Daniel, Daniel.
okay, how many are
his
there?
name is.
His name is.
There are 6 of them left.
Well, I'm gonna mimic her and I'm going to burning hands.
What? Take if I hit 3 of them then?
Okay.
So it's a deck save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, looks like a pass and a pass and a fail probably. Because 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 fails?
What's your
Probably 13.
spell save DC? What's your
Uh,
int? Your int what? 4.
No, it's not. It's not 18.
Plus 2. That's 12.
Oh, so I have to beat 12?
Yeah.
So they all 3 pass, they all take the half damage. But what is the damage still?
You roll it at first.
Can I?
You roll.
My DC is
He hasn't rolled the
13.
damage yet.
No.
My DC is 13. My intelligence is plus 3. I don't know what his intelligence is.
3.
3 damage?
Yeah.
What?
Did you roll when you were
No, I did point by, but like the.
So you're able to singe several of them, but they continue trucking on. Goes to Adrian's turn.
Alright.
+2 for 4.
Are they still up in the air?
Yeah.
Could be +3.
Could I
Coming down
make
lightly
a
and
15-foot cone? How many would I affect?
Like 3 of them.
Okay, so I shall do that. I'm gonna cast Color Spray,
26.
because I changed it this morning. And, okay.
She doesn't put +2 colors. 26 hit points.
There's no save for it, so I can roll 6d10,
No, sorry.
and that affects their hit points, and they get blinded. So 8, 9 is 17. 17 plus 16 is 27, 25, 25, 30, 31. Okay, so there's 31 points, and it has to go from their hit points, and they get blinded in order. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points. Affect all of them? Okay.
Yeah, so you blind them.
So blinded, and they have disadvantage on attacks.
And
I
then
am
it
very
goes
proud of
to,
you, Kyle. Good job.
Goes to Mark then. Mork.
Mark and Mark.
AJ. So how many are left?
6 of them, but they're blinded now.
Okay. So that means disadvantage to dex save?
No, just disadvantage to hit
Okay.
other people.
I will Scorching Ray
Disadvantage
3 of
to be
them.
hit. It's the same as being invisible.
I'll Scorching Ray 3 of them.
Alright.
14 for the first one.
Alright. Oh wait, do I roll anything, or does that just...
to hit?
That's different than Burning Hands,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright.
14?
14 kills one?
No, this is to hit.
Oh, 14 hits.
Okay. And 21 hits.
Yep.
And 17 hits.
Misses.
What is Scorching Ray? D10.
2d6.
D6 times 3. So the first one takes 8 damage,
Dead.
6 damage.
Okay,
Dead.
so it automatically
7 damage.
fails. It automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. So that would be dex, I would imagine.
Presumably.
Ability check.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. That's what blinded does.
So not saved.
Blinded.
Yeah, but everyone gets to roll advantage.
So all the snakes were blind.
Yeah.
The remaining ones.
The
yeah,
remaining
blinded.
3.
Close, but
3 left.
Carl went, and then this blinding rainbow exploded
penis
out of
came
it.
out.
Exactly. The bird penis came out. And
It's like, oh my god, my eyes!
spray.
The remaining ones make their
Spray.
attacks. Let's see. First one.
Fuck chromatic orb. Chromatic spray.
Let's see,
That's how we do it.
No, it's disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Lucky.
Lucky
Let's do
indeed.
15.
Hit this phone sometime. Has to hit 15.
Yeah.
And that is 16.
Okay, so
Does hit, so that's 1 damage plus the poison.
yeah.
So 1 damage plus 3, 5, 7, so 8 damage.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. Next one, go for Color Spray Man.
Is this the same round or a new round?
New round.
It's not yet your turn yet.
Yeah, so let's do next thing.
But I mean, like, the first round I got attacked and I did shield.
You're
This is the round after.
Yeah, you're still on AC.
I have a reaction?
You
Or
have
not?
a reaction, but your AC is
It's a
still
new-
5
it's a new
until your
round.
next turn.
Okay, how much did they roll?
It was 16.
Okay, I would take the damage anyway, so I'm not going to waste the spell. Go for it.
Alright, so let's see, that is
Shield
1
is till
damage.
Plus
your
5.
next turn.
But I already
Plus
used the
5
shield.
AC.
I know, but it stays there till your next turn.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's 16 and minus 15, so I still
Okay.
take the damage anyway.
Yeah, shield stays for the duration of the round.
Yeah.
Let's see, 6,
turn.
7, so another 8
It's really
damage.
fucking awesome.
8 damage, alright. Can I have
let's
a
see.
pencil?
Remaining 1, we'll attack Mark again, I suppose.
Yeah.
That is 19 to hit.
Yes, damn it. Shield is
This disadvantage has not affected them very badly. They use blind sight mostly. So that's 1 plus 5, 6, so 7 damage. Not rolling great on the damage. And then the remaining one.
That's 3 snakes. 1, 2, 3.
4 left, I believe.
You said 6 and I killed 3.
2. Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom,
So 3.
boom.
If I die via snake, I'm gonna feel so sad.
So then it is.
Like I'm the natural
just
predator of the snakes.
Avery's turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That is a thing that happens sometimes.
Occasionally. It's been known.
6 seconds.
In a weird temporal sort of way, once every 6 seconds.
Okay, I will firebolt whichever one's closest to Ka,
Alright.
because he's been getting hit.
Let me check what that does.
Wrong.
No, damn it. Give me my spell book.
That's a 16.
Oh,
Didn't you already use the.
no, he's got 2. He used the 6.
Oh, I thought
the
you used both of them already.
You used 16 now?
He got new ones because of the.
Oh,
ice.
duh.
Yeah, the next thing. Yeah, okay, so that's 20,
One per game.
21 to hit.
These aren't classed as humanoids, right?
It's only 2.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Snake in
All of my flavor spells are useless.
the charming and shit.
Let's see. Goes to Fleur.
That's right. I will.
Balloon.
That's to stand in front of you.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
I need people, damn it. I need people.
That'll be 17.
17 hits.
May I see
And
the
then what's the
Pleasure.
firebolt dice?
D10.
It's actually quite nice when you get to the higher levels, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's
120 feet.
Okay.
Or for me,
And then it
240
goes
feet.
to.
yeah, I mean it's a fair amount of
Daniel?
damage, to be honest.
How many are left?
There are 3 left.
3 left.
22 tap.
I guess I will.
Do the choice.
Honestly, don't care.
I guess I'll do the burning hands thing again.
That's my character.
I think you move them in this one.
Alright.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Dex save.
But it's a 15-foot
Dex
cone
save.
Okay.
12.
Yeah.
for burning hands.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Okay.
make it. Yeah.
Double 13, but still does the
damage.
damage though.
Ah.
And they don't have much health left.
It's
So
2 damage.
3d6.
3 damage.
Oh, 3d6.
Ew, 6, 7, 8, so 4 damage.
Yeah.
So hits 2 of them, so you kill 2 of them. There's only 1 left.
Yay!
Skittering about all helter-skelter around your guys' faces.
Thank you.
Goes to
Yeah.
Adrian's turn. There's 1 flying snake left.
Yeah, outside.
Being a real cock.
Bring down.
Alright.
Alright,
so
Ka,
I'm
this is your
gonna
turn. You can do it.
Firebolt that bitch with 5.
5 misses. Sadly.
And I will say balls as it misses.
Right, goes to Marcus.
I also
Which is not
firebolt
your
him.
name, I don't think.
Nope. It's AJ.
AJ.
Markle. Like Michael.
Fire.
I just really like the word.
19.
19. Let's just say it hits. Why not? You know it does.
10 damage.
10 damage. It is dead.
Love
The
these pink dice.
Is it
Flying.
splodified?
Explodified.
It explodes.
Alright.
Snake guts everywhere. So you need money, right?
Yeah, let me
It's fine. I'll get it.
Okay.
Because mine is 5.5.
So Carl walks up to Belluna. Carl, he walks up to Belluna and he asks her, "How are you?"
That's convenient. He just knows how to say that.
Dude, I'll be fine. Like,
Were you hit?
We checked for any actual color in the face.
I'm
Touch your forehead.
I'm bleeding a lot, but you know.
I point around and look at the.
What's
Dead
in-
animals.
Dead
Dead
animals.
animals.
I'd say,
Dead animals.
long,
Do you want to eat one of these? I know you're hungry.
I'm fine.
I'd say a long rest, probably not really possible without being attacked by more flying snakes. But a short rest could be conceivably done with only a chance of being attacked.
So we're walking down
So we can do
a
short rest so we can
throat.
get some-
What?
We're walking down a throat.
Yes.
Are there
already got
steps or anything like that, or is it just a
Not
gentle
a, what
sort of
is this?
slope?
Like not, what do they call those little things going down?
Bumpy
Those
ridge
hairs?
things.
Push things down. Silica
Yeah.
or something. Not
Follicles?
No, that's like regular hair. I don't think that's what.
Cilia.
Throat
Cilia?
follicles.
Cilia.
Right, so there's like throat cilia kind of helping push you guys gently down further and further.
Oh,
We're doing a short rest?
Yes.
yes.
Right, so let's see if you're able to take that short rest without being attacked any further.
Two.
2? Oh, you're good.
Yeah. I know I rolled
We're
really poorly
taking a
too.
short
I
rest.
just rolled
Yeah.
3 twos.
To get your health back, yeah.
Well, some of us did damage, but we also took it. So.
Yeah, you can spend hit die.
You get 2 slots of the skull's vest.
Oh yeah, I do. No, I think
Wizards?
only if I use arcane recovery. You can only use it once per long rest.
We haven't used it yet.
Can I use that?
Have you used the spell?
Yeah, I know, but I've only used one first level spell total. It'd be kind of silly to use it now.
I'm not going to use arcane recovery, but I've used 3 hit dice
I'm
so
using
far.
Arcane Recovery to bring a second level spell back.
I could do
Because I've only used 1 spell.
Wait, you're not let me kill.
Finally! Motherfucker.
I've used 3 hit dice, I have
I
1 hit
used
dice
all my
left,
hit
and I'm running short rest.
Yeah, I used 2.
Use all my dice.
But I need 7.
Okay, so,
Yes.
after our rest, are we gonna do this? Let's go find the rest. Are there, do we get a feeling that it's mostly just snakes down here?
It's hard to really get a sense of the scale of anything this early on.
Okay.
Carlos cracks his neck and goes, Itadakimasu!
Nice, so,
As part of my short rest, can I in fact eat one of those snakes? Or see if they're edible?
you can eat them, I guess. They're poisonous, so.
Or you'll be poisoned.
Well,
She
Maybe
was
if I
in
eat
with
the
an
venomous.
Arakoga.
I know.
just saying, I can take the head off first.
Okay, so moving on from that topic.
Yes.
3 bird players, man. 3 bird players.
So,
You put a tasty treat in front of us, what do you want to say?
This makes me very angry. Very angry indeed.
What?
Sitting around.
Snakes on a turtle.
Snakes on the turtle?
Snakes on a turtle.
Snakes on the throat?
Fucking goddamn snakes on goddamn turtle. Motherfucking snakes.
the same
I have
voice
something for that.
rumbles through the throat and says, "There is a small passageway to the right that will lead down to the heart. Please investigate that first. I can feel a burning sensation."
Should we eat a little
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking
Turtle.
plane.
That was perfectly timed.
Good job.
Okay, let's go down that passage.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
looping down
Okay, let's go.
the what seems to be a smaller kind of. Well, no, I guess it opens up until you finally get into the slowly beating heart of Grandfather Turtle. Making your way into it through the different. I don't know how many chambers a turtle heart normally has. It's really not important right now. You walk through one of those chambers, though. In ventricle, whatever. Mark.
AJ.
You AJ, you bastard. Correcting me about things that I'm wrong about. Anyway, so you enter sort of the beating heart, the walls contracting in and out as you enter, and at the center of this is a great white-colored snake with a very human-like face staring at you as you enter. It's got a bit of a smile playing on its lips and says, so these are the exterminators that have been sent in. Can't say I'm impressed.
How long is it?
God damn it, I don't know.
It's a giant snake.
It's a giant snake, 30 feet.
Kind of like when
seems like a long
she
fucking
turns
thing.
into, kind of like when she turns into a boa.
I'd say a little bigger, maybe, than that. I'd say thicker, with 2 C's, The snake is thick.
I make this sound.
Who are you? Who are you?
My name is Norsis.
Sounds like you just made that name up on the spot.
What? No, of course not. No.
What's your problem?
Why are you
Moses?
here? What are you doing?
It's very simple. This creature, this creature that thinks that it can live outside of the cycle has been an aberration, a slap to my lord's face for too long.
Your lord?
The Void Naga. The end of the world approaches, and I intend to keep this creature here when the end comes. It will not escape the cycle anymore.
I see.
Now, I don't exactly know what you intend, but and then he starts forming lightning in his mouth. It crackles with energy.
Jeez.
Now let's roll it. No one ever gets surprised against you guys. We'll just roll initiative, and I hope that I roll high.
DM screen.
God, I rolled like nothing.
DM screen.
4.
Plot screen.
Plot screen.
I only just beat you.
You know dat plot screen.
Plot armor.
I cast plot armor.
Yeah. They should really make like a self-referential role-playing game that spells like plot armor and stuff like that.
Breaking the fourth
Fourth
wall.
wall.
Yeah. Spilled a drink. Like rewrite your character sheet. Anyway, so
6.
You take spit take damage.
And level 9 spell cheat.
9.
right, exactly. Stuff like that. I think
Instead of
would be
which-
Level 10 spell.
let's see. This is Dex. So, all right. So initiative
9.
9. Come on, Fleur. You can do better than that.
Okay.
15.
You rolled another 9.
I rolled a 9.
6.
Come on, Mark.
Wait.
Strong
I can-
6.
Okay, it's a strong 6, not a weak 6.
If you look at it another
flexible
way, it's a
4.
9. From your point of view, I rolled a 9.
A formidable 5?
Down here.
A formidable 5. Okay. Well, as long as it's formidable. So Norsis, which isn't just Orsis with an M, with an N. God, I'm fucking. Am I still stoned?
Morsis sounds big.
Bella Luna just says, we're all going to die down here.
That is the fate of everything that lives. I'm cool with that.
No, you won't be.
Oh god.
So
So
you feel thousands of
nothing but-
things.
Who plays Apple?
let's see if I can actually just make a quick.
I'm nothing but
dirty
cat extrusion. That's what he said.
sheet.
Do you feel thousands of things?
Millions.
Norsis, kind of in the center. You guys can place yourselves however you'd like.
This is where we came in?
Yeah.
I'm going to be the purple thief.
What is the space in this?
It's the heart of Grandpa Turtle. Grandpa.
Remember, Ben, I hadn't eaten and then had 3 drinks, so I need to know how far away it is.
Each square is 5 feet or so. We'll say. Dang old 5 feet.
Okay.
We're 15 feet across.
We're all now large creatures. Congratulations. Giant creatures.
Yeah, y'all are pretty darn big. Well,
Who's going first?
I sit on him.
Sit on his face.
I don't know.
there.
I don't know who any of these are. I could rip off little pieces of paper for y'all.
I'm blue.
Hi.
I'm black.
Yellow.
You guys spread apart. You entered, I guess.
Can we see from the passage? Can we see him?
Alright, so
Into
he
the room.
sees this yellow fucking dice
Yellow
trying to
dice.
sneak around this side. He's blah! Shoots out a lightning bolt towards you.
And it's gone.
Let's make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
17.
Jeez.
Okay, so it passes that, so you take half damage.
Damage.
Still is a lot of damage, but it's half of what it could have been. Come on, high rolls, knock them out.
14.
You get 7.
14 plus
Oh shit.
12, 13, 14. 14 plus, so 28, so you take 14 damage. That's funny.
Yeah, damn it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I rolled the same. I wonder what the chances of that are.
1 in 5 billion.
All opposite sides add up to 7.
Math, guys. 1 in 5 billion.
Alright, and then Adrian, you're up next. He shot his lightning at your human companion, friend. I don't really know what your guys' relationship
Alright.
is.
I am going
Friends, we know
to
each other from
try
college.
and cast suggestion on him, and I'm going to say,
Let's take drugs and go down on each other.
So this would be a charm effect, right?
yes,
Alright?
DC 13,
Okay, he is immune to being charmed.
and that does not.
He doesn't listen to your silly command.
Let's try drugs and go down on each other. Alright, that is.
Little wizard, have you learned nothing? And then Fleur, you're up.
And then I follow that by saying balls.
I'm going to cast, I think, Ray on people. I just need to double check. Come on, where are
Makes him like die instantly.
I think so.
That's
Second level.
on a hit, the target deals only half damage with
Weapon attacks.
Oh, that's
Use.
right. I thought it was different.
So we all are part of Mages College across the Sword Coast?
Yeah, perhaps, if that's what you guys want to be.
I don't know.
Wizard.
From Waterdeep.
Well, yeah, maybe you came from Waterdeep, or maybe you came from one of the local branches of the college. But you're all members of the Wizards College.
Okay.
Which bolt?
Alright, so does I have to roll anything, or does it just hit him?
I make a range attack.
Oh,
Technical difficulties. Oh, it's holding on.
No!
That was a ranged attack right there.
Come on, Kit Kat. I know,
Surprise.
it looks so cool.
It's very interesting, doesn't it?
It's okay, you can help me. Which one should I do? Which one?
I'm just
Okay, that one.
It's too much pressure.
18
He
hits.
probably plays better than I will.
Okay, so
Gonna go for it.
he doesn't make a save.
Okay.
That's the AC.
But it's a concentration.
What are you doing?
Which bolt? It's a concentration thing.
so you
It's
can
a
do it
next-
every round.
next
Yeah,
round.
you just add the
Okay,
damage.
yeah. So D12. Motherfucker.
3.
3 damage, okay?
And then I'm just gonna go.
Immunity charms.
Okay.
That excludes all of my second level spells.
Let's see, so it goes to Mark.
Except Scorch.
Scorching Ray! 3 beams right at him in the face.
Huh?
First one is 12.
12 misses.
Second one is 14.
14 misses.
Third one is 16.
16 hits.
Yay!
Go, Pink.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, no problem. And then it will be Aaron's turn.
Ice knife. So I rolled a hit, and then you're gonna roll a dex save. 20 to hit.
20 hits. Dex save. Not very good. 5.
Okay, so he takes
Fun sound.
He's having a well.
5 piercing damage. And 5, 11, 12,
What's your
13
cost?
cold.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, takes his damage, and then goes to Daniel.
I cast Ice Knife.
Nice.
So it takes piercing damage and then.
Knife made out of ice.
No, where?
Elemental something
elemental
book, I
evil.
think.
I didn't even know
Oh!
Yeah, baby.
Snap. Second one. What
Catapult.
are you hitting him?
Well, I pick up a rock.
A rock in his heart.
So I'm casting it at second level, so that's 48.
You scrape off a bit of cholesterol from the walls.
Oh,
of
gallstone
Grandpa
ended
Turtle's
up
heart.
here.
I need another one. There we go.
Holy crap. That's dice double.
25.
Double.
That's
Yeah?
50.
Okay.
50 points of damage?
Yeah.
50, 5-0.
Jesus.
Okay, massive damage there.
Shit.
Alright, so, let's see, next is...
Could I have used my movement as well, by the way?
It's not your turn anymore, bruh.
But you could.
Alright, let's see. Narcissus is going to move down over toward this area. And he's going to do another lightning attack across the three of those.
What range does he have?
Lightning's like 120 feet.
100 something feet, I think. We'll have to hit
Plot
that.
range.
60 would hit for sure.
Yeah, so 100 definitely hits. So that'll be a dex saving throw from black dice, blue dice, and purple dice.
Oh, yeah.
18 to save.
Alright, that'll be half damage for you then, I believe.
Okay.
Sure, actually. They do discuss.
Who's the blue dice?
So that's these two.
Hi.
Not sure if
Blue
Fluid.
dice.
No, on the purple.
Yeah, you also have to make a
Purple,
dex save.
blue,
dex
and
save.
black.
I thought you said across those.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. No.
Oh, sorry.
those three.
Dex save?
Purple, blue.
Yes.
Car is fine.
12.
Alright, 12. And who's...
Nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay, so you take half damage, they take full damage.
Sounds like a lot of
Oh,
die.
you got a lot.
Okay, so 10,
You
12,
reroll your hit
13
What
plus...
was it? 3 damage.
13 plus 11,
24.
15, 17. 13 plus
30. 13 plus 17.
30 damage. Alright, so 30 damage,
I'm dead.
15 damage.
Do
I'm very close
we
also.
have any of those Mages College sending stones or sending rings or anything like that on us?
So probably not.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Alright, so unconscious.
I'm
Unconscious.
fine.
You're
It didn't hit me.
What?
It didn't hit me.
Right. I'm
Is over here.
Oh, okay, it's the. Yeah.
I'm up.
So
Sort
you
of.
took 15 damage,
Yeah. It
He's
hurt
got 2 left.
badly.
and you took
still alive,
30
though.
damage. Alright, and then he will make a tail attack at the yellow one. Let's see. Okay, that hits, I believe.
What?
25.
Yeah.
Right, so the
Can I cast shield? Anyway? Yeah, I'll cast shield. Of course I can.
Alright.
As a
I
reaction.
cast shield as a reaction. Yeah.
Does it still hit you?
Yes.
Huh?
That increases my hit points by 2.
2 more HP. And maybe you'll have 2 HP left, and you'll be happy you did that.
Yeah.
Is your number of D8 over here?
Yeah, this is less than the bite attack.
How many dice are you rolling?
It's a lot.
I think that's all of my
68.
damage.
It says I should roll 78,
Yeah.
but I think that's
Even
ridiculous.
if you roll 1, then probably fail.
It might all be a bunch of ones. Or it won't be a bunch of ones.
I'm
More
dead.
like 65 damage.
14, 22, 25, 30.
10.
Out of 10. So,
Okay, I'm down.
Plus 2 from
Nakima, we are trying to finish this like in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
Yeah, but I meant us win.
so unconscious.
Yeah.
Unconscious-ish. 2 standing still.
3.
Sorry, the ones are unconscious.
Okay, that's a good way to do it, yeah. 1, and then, was that it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
3 still up.
Alright, so then after that is Adrian. Did you have any HP left, or were you
I
out?
do. I haven't been hit yet. I'm alright. I am going to.
Stop trying to make friends with it.
Who's down?
These two.
And her.
But, like, seriously, like, there's...
They'll say, well, we're not going to kill the snake. What you talking about? Alright. You want me to kill the snake? I'll cast Witch Bolt, 2nd level.
Yes, natural 20.
Second level.
It's a D12.
1d12, so 2d12.
12 it up. 12 it up. Oh,
So 30 points of lightning damage.
Well, I cannot fudge this anymore, but I'm going to anyway. The snake, suffering under the barrage of attacks, burrows its way through the flesh of the heart, deeper and deeper into Grandfather Turtle.
That's gross.
The heroes are left exhausted, in many cases unconscious, but the task remains to clear this infestation from Grandfather Turtle. Will they
Fine.
succeed in these new heroes' quest?
It'll be fun.
We won't find out until the other PCs show up on this island and see how it went next time. So, thanks for watching our Dice Nerds and Nagas little side adventure. I hope you all enjoyed it. I sort of enjoyed running it, so I think it's a win for everybody. Thanks a lot. Catch us next time.
Bye.